Call of Duty Warzone 2's Season 4 Reloaded update has angered players. Although I guess the game is just called Call of Duty Warzone now, not to be confused with Call of Duty Warzone Caldera, which used to be Call of Duty Warzone before Warzone 2 became Warzone. Make sense? No? Good. I'm Jacob Rush, this is GameLinked, and this update is a bit of a mess. Added content includes frame drops for many players, an overpowered auto shotgun, and you guessed it, superpowers. As part of a collab with Prime Video's The Boys, players can pick up field upgrades that give them one of 4 superhuman abilities, like laser vision, that basically insta-kills anyone it hits. It's like how you can swing around as Spider-Man in Fortnite, except that's a cartoon game, and Call of Duty is a semi-realistic military game.
You don't remember that part of the Afghan war? That's what they mean when they call America a superpower, right?
Yeah, many players are complaining that most of the powers are broken, and that the field upgrades to obtain them are way too common, so people are constantly flying through the air. However, it looks like developers Infinity Ward and Raven Software may have a plan to fix things. Data miners claim 2 new playable operators are coming to the game. If what they say is true, I think the game will become a lot more grounded once they add Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage.
Hey!
Boy toy named Troy used to live in Detroit. The FTC is appealing the ruling that would allow Microsoft's Activision Blizzard acquisition to move forward. Microsoft is already blocked from pushing the deal through until tomorrow, but the FTC want to extend this deal block until the FTC's separate upcoming antitrust case against the deal has concluded. Just this Tuesday, like an apathetic professor, Judge Jacqueline Scott Corley denied the FTC's extension, so Microsoft could push through their deal to make weird goblin babies with Bobby Kotick. So now, the FTC wants the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals to appeal Judge Corley's decision on the extension. God, the law is so complicated. That antitrust case that's so important to the FTC, by the way, doesn't start until August 2nd. And that's important because Microsoft is contractually obligated to close the deal by July 18th, and if they don't, they'll have to pay a $3 billion termination fee, so it's possible that the FTC is trying to run out the clock. This appeal is rare in cases like this, so the FTC must be dead set on protecting the world from Bobby Kotick and Phil Spencer's half-goblin, half-leather jacket children. That's what happens if they merge, right?
They have his eyes.
Team Fortress 2 has received a major new update, as Valve is officially adding a large collection of community-submitted content, including new maps, cosmetics, and taunts. There have also been a number of tweaks and fixes to existing content, though some players were disappointed not to see more fixes for long-known issues like the game's notorious bot problem. Not even Elon Musk can figure that one out, though. Given the choice between a cool hat and an end to the cyborg menace, I'll gladly forego fashion. And that's saying something.
What if they let us dab?
Oh, One particularly popular addition has been the official recognition of the community-made versus Saxton Hale mode, where a whole player team takes on a single player controlling Saxton Hale, a wealthy former arms dealer with a pelt of chest hair shaped like Australia, which we know because he refuses to wear anything but a cut-off pair of Daisy Dukes and a Crocodile Dundee hat. Now that's just style. Does playing as Saxton Hale make up for the relentless bots? Maybe not, but he has canonically punched a Yeti to death. How many of us can say that? Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by XSplit. Take your live streaming to the next level with XSplit's cutting-edge broadcasting and video production tools. Broadcaster lets you add nifty effects and slick transitions to your streams on popular platforms like Twitch and YouTube. You can also use their VCam to remove, replace, or blur your webcam background. Now what you actually stream, well, we'll leave that up to you. Treat your audience to a stream that's as beautiful as you are. Check out XSplit today at lmg.gg/xsplit and use code Linus for a tasty 69% off your first purchase or subscription. Quick bits, quick saves, speed runs, whatever you call them, they will occur after this half-assed intro. Limited Run Games has announced 20 new titles, that is, new old titles, that will be getting a physical release in the next year. Remember physical releases? When you could touch a game, smell it, taste it if no one was looking, or if they are looking and you look them directly in the eye. That's how I taste my games.
Give him a good lick.
Absolutely, and then Nintendo Switch ruined it and made them sour, bitter. The previously Japan-exclusive Clock Tower is getting a worldwide remaster release, and 2004's cancelled Shantae Advance Risky Revolution will be released next year exclusively on the Game Boy Advance. But best of all, they're releasing the Gex trilogy. Gex is back, baby!
Woo!
Woo! Now 90s kids can truly heal with the return of the truest representation of their childhoods. a wisecracking, anthropomorphic gecko in cool sunglasses. I remember I was dreaming of Gex as a young boy.
Walk on the ceiling, Jacob.
That's how I broke 2 arms. Yesterday, it was discovered that Activision restored matchmaking for classic Call of Duty games on the Xbox 360. You know, the games that introduced many young, impressionable gamers to the dark side of the internet. In a surprising turn of events, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, and World at War now all have matchmaking restored. No one knows why it happened now. Some think it's related to the Microsoft buyout. But I can't shake the feeling that it's my old nemesis, XXX Bonk Snipe 69, trying to lure me back so he can once again tell me all the stuff he's done with my mom.
I'm your new dad!
An open beta for Roblox will be coming to MetaQuest VR in the next few weeks. Finally, VR lovers can expand their game library through the power of child labor. This is a big deal, especially for Meta. Roblox has an estimated 66 million daily active players, which is over triple the number of Quest headsets ever sold. While most of Roblox's content doesn't currently support VR, its popularity might eat into the user base of Meta's own Horizon Worlds platform, given that, well, Roblox figured out legs back in 2008. How hard is it, Mark? Night School Studio released Oxenfree 2 yesterday, the sequel to their excellent 2016 release, of course called Dark Souls 3. Oxenfree 2 has received rave reviews and is available on multiple platforms, including an Android version. And Netflix users can play both Oxenfree games free, and you should play them. Look, I just really like this game and I'm writing this episode, so I get to say whatever I want. If you have a problem with it, why don't you grow out your hair and beard and get a job on an internet show? Doesn't sound so easy, does it?
You love Oxenfree so much, why don't you marry it?
I tried. They rejected my application, and now I can't go to Night School Studios anymore. And YouTube channel The Thought Emporium decided to train rat neurons to play Doom because no one asked and they had some free time. It's a revolutionary idea. Everyone always asks what can run Doom, but no one asks what can play Doom. That's 4D chess. While The Thought Emporium hasn't gotten to the training period yet, I already can't wait for his next gaming meme-inspired experiment where he asks, can rat neurons play Crysis? And you'll be able to play the next episode of GameLinked on Tuesday, because that's when the next one comes out. Why? Don't ask questions. That's rude. How dare you? I'm gonna tell your mom.
I'll tell her first.
Then I'll tell your dad.